We're on Yoshi's Island. Okay, that was off key. Howdy guys and gals, I'm Solid Senior 09, and this is Let's Play Paper Mario. Last time we left off, we made our way to this deeper portion of the jungle, specifically somewhere in here. Actually, it was probably, yeah, Jade Jungle, there you go. I guess that's what this whole area that we explored is called. Met Raphael Raven. He gave us an Ultra Stone, which was just called a stone, and it basically gets us the ability to power up our party members. We're on the map here real quick, because I haven't really shown us this for some time, actually. I think the last time was either in Chapter 2 or 3. But yeah, you can see kind of all the areas we've explored thus far, just kind of filling out the map gradually. We've been to places. There's even like a little location here. It says Shy Guy's Toy Box. It's been a while, but yeah, we had Forever 4's Boo's Mansion, Windy Mill, Gusty Gulch, Tubba Blubba's Castle, you know, all this good stuff. And as you can see, there's still, even now, portions of the map we have yet to explore. But, all in good time, all in good time. For now, before I unpause this, I'm going to do a couple things. Number one, under our badges, I'm going to take off the jump charge, because I really don't see myself using that a whole lot. In fact, I'm pretty certain I even commented somewhere along the way, yeah, I'm probably not going to use this a whole lot, or I haven't been using it a lot, so I'm probably going to go ahead and take it off. The other thing I wish to do is, why am I not using the R button? Come on now, dude. Ice Power. You're going to want to have this badge on in the next area we're going to. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do an item bag adjustment. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and check in a few items here. I'm going to check in the stone cap, because I kind of see myself using that for something else later, as well as the repel gel that's on the bottom here. And finally, I want to go and store away an egg, because I see that as kind of tasty potential cooking stuff. And in place of that, what I'm going to do is not check an item, mind you. We're going to go ahead and withdraw a couple of items at least. So let's go ahead and claim. I want to go down, let's see, I guess I'll pull out a Dizzy Dial because I can't really see myself using that anywhere besides battle. And although I don't really see myself like jumping at the chance to use it, hey, might as well go ahead and bring it with us. Let's go ahead and bring in a Maple Shroom. Good way to go ahead and use that up and clean it out. And then, let's see, I've been using a lot, I mean a lot of FP lately, so maybe I should consider cranking out one of my lime candies or honey candies. Let's see, or electric pop, yeah, that'll work. Let me use the electric pop. And then, I think we'll be alright. So how many items does that leave us with? So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Go team! I also want to bring us along a little snowman doll, just because we're going to be seeing quite a few fire-based enemies, so it wouldn't hurt to bring some items or attacks of some sort that could help you resist and or otherwise damage them more. And with that, our HP and FP are healed up completely. And as far as I know, we're pretty much good to go. So let's press on, shall we? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even bother talking to you. That was rude of me. Gah! 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 Words of wisdom indeed, my good friend. I think somebody else said something like that. I want to say Chugga Conroy said something like, ooh, words of wisdom to live by or something. It's been a while, though. Like X amount of years ago since I've watched his Let's Play of this game. Hard to believe I'm sitting here doing it, but hey, here we go. Did you fart? It smells bad in here, man. It must be the volcanic ash or the gassy airs in the air that are coming from the fumes of the lava. Ew, look at that nasty gas above. Hello.
Identified as Mario. Alert. Report to boss. Alert. Alert.
You do realize you don't need to type in all caps. Man, what a weirdo. Seriously. Whatever. I doubt we'll see him again. Well, hello, Kolorado. How you doing, dude? I'm glad to see you're doing well here. Let me just stretch. Oh, baby, yes. Okay, now you can tell me what's on your mind.
I sense danger here. All adventures are dangerous, though, so what of it? We must press on towards the glory of an unknown treasure!
True, but a little caution goes a long way. Speaking of which, oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, sweet boiled Koopas!
Tried to tell you it was a bad idea.
Yeah! What is wrong with this rock? It sank right into the lava!
You gonna be okay there, buddy?
Please, after you, do go on ahead there, boy. Rather stifling in here.
It is a little hot in here, I'll give you that. I don't know why Mario's choosing to wear overalls. He should probably consider wearing something a little less sweaty, or at least take his gloves off. Is there anything down here? No? Are we sure about that? Is there not a hidden block, maybe? Alright, fine, be that way, game. Ruin my fun of discovery. Ugh. I guess all those 20 times I've been like, oh, there's nothing there. Yeah, I'm wasting my time. Also, yeah, you can just jump up constantly, and you can avoid getting the platform to sink into the lava there. I think a few times, if you time it just right, we can get our partner to fall in. Let me see if I can push her off. I'm such a meanie. Push Sushi off into the lava. Gotta love the pulsing bubbles. That's just, it really adds a flavor and a flare, if you will, to the heat that we're feeling in this place. Also, I see ourselves a new enemy! There we go. Ha ha ha. Normally, that would be a bad idea, and I'm sure I could go on and on about it, but I think it's better if you hear it from the expert. Excuse me, allow me to, show you all my intellect. This is a lava bubble, a fireball monster. Lava bubbles live near lava. 9 HP, 4 attack power, and 0 defense. They're obviously pretty hot, and I don't mean sensually either. You'll get hurt if you try to jump on them, unless of course you have the ice power badge. They sometimes attack your friends, like me! Hello! The power of that attack is 2, so if they manage to land an attack, we'll be out of commission for 2 turns. Because of their fiery nature, they fear snow and water. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Also, I don't mention this in my text box, but they're also susceptible to Power Blast attack, like your Bombette ability of Bomb or Power Bomb. Wink wink, nudge nudge, a little more help for you. Alright, so we have the HP, the attack, the weakness. These guys can be pretty nasty, actually, given the fact they have such a heavy amount of hit damage that they do. But in general, if you have the ice power on, you can make quick work of these guys, especially if you have a Power Plus badge on like I do. So, if you do the math, we already do 2 damage without the Power Plus badge, but with the Power Plus badge we do 3 and 3, so that's 6. But because we have ice power and they're weak to ice, that gives us the edge of +2 on top of that, so as you saw, we did 10 damage altogether, which is perfect for their total HP bar being 9 damage. So, other than the, high amount of attack power, lava bubbles aren't too bad. They are a bit of an inconvenience for the majority of our party members, because we can't touch them. They're like the Pyro guys in Shy Guy's Toy Box. I see you down there looking around like you're fixing to spike somebody. Jeez, dude, what are you playing, volleyball? It's not that like that one anime, man. I actually don't know the name of it. Future stuff. What is the name of that volleyball anime that I recently started watching that's super awesome? Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, I started watching that, and it's because of freaking Iceberg Luffy, once again. Shout out to that guy. And, yeah. Somebody was like, oh my gosh, this is such a hilarious anime, and y'all know me. I love to laugh. I love shows that make me laugh. So, pretty much it caught my attention, and I was thinking like, I like this. It also helps that when I was in high school, actually, high school, well, we didn't really play it a lot in middle school, but high school, when we were given the option of which sport we could play, especially when we had open gym, which is basically, you either could play volleyball, you could play basketball, or you could just sit on the bleachers and talk to your friends. Those are your 3 choices. Or you walk around, you can walk around freely. Yeah, I was a pretty big fan of volleyball. I don't know why. It was the one sport that really interested me. It was probably the one sport I ended up breaking the most portions of my body, too. Like, I think I had the ball smash my nose in a few times. I mean, it wasn't broken or anything, but I got a lot of nosebleeds from that. And surprisingly, it was because I was looking at pretty girls, Ooh. Alright, so we got ourselves a super block here. And because we have the Ultra Stone, we can upgrade them. So we're going to power up our sushi. Because we can't make sushi tasty enough. Ooh. Yeah! Ultra rank. And it actually mentioned what attack power it did give her for an additional attack. But I think it really doesn't do it justice. I mean, the name itself is pretty cool. I think it's called Tidal Wave. But you really don't even know the magnitude of it. It's a lot like Surf from Pokemon, really. Of how... Why did I... Seriously? Come on now, don't get too trigger happy on the buttons there, dude. There we go, that way I can go ahead and pick up that POW block. Although... Yeah, dude! Dude! Seriously? You You're such a butt. Alright, well, Goombario, tell us a little bit about these new Buzzy Beetle creatures. I mean, clearly... Okay. Spike Top. That's a really innovative name. Lovely. Alright, Spike Top. Spike Tops have spikes on top. Duh. 4 HP, 3 attack power, 4 defense. They're tough, just like Buzzy Beetles, and fire attacks once again have no effect on them at all. Very fitting that they're in a volcano. But their defense power drops if you can flip them over. Haha, I see why they have the Spike Top, because they're like, oh, our cousins got flipped over from jump attacks. Well, how about we just prevent that by putting a spike on? And since we don't have the Spike Shield badge, we can't actually do that. However, there is one option. Number one is if you have the Power Quick badge, even if you don't have a Power Plus badge on with it, you know, to give it 5 attack power like I have right now, since they only have 4 HP, you can do that one move and it'll take them out immediately. But, as you might be able to guess, that gets expensive after a while, because, I mean, shoot, that thing takes 4 FP, and if you're like me, you probably have anywhere... That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Yeah. You probably have anywhere between 20, 25 FP, maybe even as much as 30 FP, depending on what kind of playstyle you have in this game. So, flower points are probably pretty rare for you. The alternative solution is, as you might be able to guess, Watt. Watt actually has the ability to pierce defense. AKA, she has the ability to ignore the fact that there's defense there, and you can use her to knock any of them out if they're awkwardly placed. You know, because there's that whole idea of some attacks, like your hammer move, if you're not doing like a quake attack, can only attack the enemy in the front row, and if there's a Buzzy Beetle blocking it, and you want to attack somebody with the hammer, or an enemy in the back, or an enemy in the back that would be more effective if you used your hammer, yeah, there's that. And I have no idea why I'm sitting here monologuing about that. Jeez, I have a habit of doing that, where I do like a narrative, if you will. I had somebody actually point that out to me. They asked me, why are you narrating this? And I was talking about something, I think that was relevant to a topic we were discussing, but I was sitting there like, yes, that would actually be a problem. Because if we did it that way, this would happen. And I was sitting there explaining all the scenarios, and it's like, now that I think back on it, I'm like, man, what the heck am I explaining that for? Jeez. I mean, it's not like I like to hear myself talk either. Alright, so let's take these guys up front out. And then we're going to want to definitely switch Watt out, because as I mentioned before, Fire and her, believe it or not, Fire would win out. We would take damage and then be penalized. Penalized, man. Alright, so we can't do Belly Flop, but at least I could show you the +1 attack power to Squirt. And then, of course, there's the 2 attack power from the weakness, so that's a total of 9 damage. The exact amount, oh my gosh. And you'll wonder why I suggested, yeah, you want to power up Sushi first. The very next chance you get it, you know, as far as Ultra Rank power-ups are concerned. Seriously? You're gonna make me come over there, aren't you? And you think you're gonna bite my face off. Nah! Yeah, that's what I thought, jerk face. Well, how about you just eat a hammer to the face and shut up? Alright, so we're gonna take care of the Spike Top Buzzy Beetle just because hey, it's a one-hit KO, and I'm gonna take that one-hit KO, plus I damage the other enemies on screen, and then we can go ahead and just belly flop. Let's see, how much is that? Oh, that's 5. Sweet. Yeah, we're really racking up the damage points as far as, like, what our partners and Mario is capable of doing. It's definitely evident that we're, you know, in Chapter 5. We're no longer the weakling we once were in Chapter 1 or 2 or 3, you know? Well, I kind of want to go ahead and either use an item or refresh. I guess we could go ahead and use a refresh here. Let's see, what item can we use that isn't like overkill? I think this is good. Yeah, we'll do that. Give ourselves 5 HP and 10 FP. Since we have been kind of, teetering on the edge of running out of, what's the word I'm looking for? Running out of stats there. Goodies to play with, or goo to play with here. Ugh. Man, she really does inflate herself. If anybody's into inflation, there you go. Sushi's your gal. Anyway. Jeez, I'm getting all weird on y'all. I did see that there was a lovely, delicious-looking shiny object there. I believe we will be picking that up. A little fun fact about the zipline, you can actually jump off it at any point in given time. And by doing so, we get ourselves a Fire Shield badge! With this, it makes damage Mario takes from fire attacks go down by 1 point. There is actually a secondary effect that is really cool, and I didn't know this. when I was practicing and just kind of looking over stuff. The Fire Shield badge does that. It makes attacks from fire enemies go down by 1. But additionally, Mario will not be able to take damage when he jumps on a fire enemy. It does the same thing that an Ice Power badge does. Now, as you can guess, I'm going to keep this Fire Shield on, along with the Ice Power, and these two in combination are like fire enemies' worst nightmare. So now we have +1 defense and +2 attack power. Fire enemies, beware. Sorry, Axel. You're just going to have to take the back seat for this one. Vexen's got a +1 on ya. Ooh, really? Thank goodness for the I Spy badge, because I wouldn't have remembered that that was here. No. No. Can we not have... There we go, okay. I mean, I would hammer, but as y'all know, these guys have 4 defense, and it really wouldn't do us any good. Alright, so let's go ahead and take you out. I know I could have technically used Watt, but I really don't want to bother with that. Also, let's not use Squirt. I want to go ahead and save up on that. Ooh, I just realized I didn't use the new move we gained. Crap. That's alright. You can't poison me, you moron. I have a Feeling Fine badge on. Get out of here with that, you disgusting plant. Putrid piranha. Ugh. Just the first name makes you sound all grody. Like, oh, grody! Ooh! Now I see you being all tricky. You're worse than the plants from Forever Forest. I think those are just called piranha plants. While these guys are called putrid. I don't really want to use the move yet, because I mean, this isn't really the ideal time to use the powerful move that is known as Tidal Wave. So I guess I'll just save up on that. Let me just go ahead and belly flop, do some damage. Then I'll have to eat some damage, but that's okay because, as you all know, I got the... I keep wanting to call it No Pain, No Gain, because that would actually be a pretty clever idea for a badge name. But I think it's actually called Payoff Badge, which is to say that every time, or the larger amount of damage I take, the more coins I will get after the battle ends. Unless, of course, it's a battle that is mandatory or scripted, you know. To which, you know, the enemy just gets destroyed and then I get nothing from that. And then it's like, well, that happened. Yeah, that happened. There I go, click on my tongue again. Jeez. I don't know if I'll keep that in or edit it out. I'll have pointed it out and y'all be like, what tongue click? I mean, any more than you've already done, Silent Seer, you're crazy.